What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my podcast once again. So one of the main reasons why I'm making this video is because it's important to us, because Tommy Oliver is one of the legendary Green Rangers of all time, and that's saying something. When you think about it, it will rather make much more sense if JJ were to be brought up in Once and Always 2, or just make a sequel. But if you see the thumbnail that I created, I think you would know that if Simon Ben and them were to watch my videos, I think he would have pitched some of my ideas of what I want to do with the JJ character from the Boom Studio Comics and bring him to life live action so that he can take up the mantle of becoming the new Mighty Morphin Green Ranger. But the reason why I'm doing this is because Charlie Kirst brought her character to life as Min Kwan, becoming the new Yellow Ranger, and they've done such an incredible job of paying tribute to 3 Train, showing her in stock footage and her in the Yellow Ranger costume. They didn't show her talking, it was just her battle cries and martial arts noises and stuff. But that's okay. That was perfect. And so once she became the new Yellow Ranger, my apologies, I think it's safe to say that if you hire someone to play the older version of Tommy Oliver, even though Jason David Frank is not here, I think it would have been a good idea for you to actually hire someone who knows martial arts that can play the older version of Tommy. Someone who is a great actor, not an A-lister, but someone who has acting experience and that is a black belt in martial arts. If you could just somehow hire someone who can play the older version of Tommy, and let's say if a new villain who is original, that is not from the Sentai, that is not from the past PR seasons, who brought his minions, Squat and Baboon, back, even Godar. Now, if they were to come up with some evil scheme to make it more scary and violent like it was in Once and Always, but kept it more cheesy and campy at the same time. But in terms of the sequel about JJ becoming the new Green Ranger, if you could just make it darker, I think chances are the legacy of the Dragon Coin would have been in the right hands of JJ, since he is Tommy Oliver's son. Now, if you could just bring back the entire cast from Once and Always into a movie that focuses on JJ becoming the new Green Ranger, more darker, more grittier, and more violent. Because if you do stuff like that in the sequel, that's if Netflix give Simon Bennett and them the green light to make a sequel, I think chances are JJ is gonna end up being a standout star, much like how Min was in Once and Always. Now, if they were to make it a TV series on Netflix featuring the cast of Once and Always, I think you would have your entire core of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. That's if Amy Jo Johnson comes back. That's if ASJ is finished with the legal issues and stuff. That's if he's willing to come back to the country, to New Zealand, to film for a special or a TV show or whatever. If not, then bring back Steve Cardenas and do something with his character in the sequel for once. They did a little bit of that in Once and Always. But these are just some of my ideas of what I would like to happen if they were to make a sequel, to have JJ become the Green Ranger. And lastly, I would like for them to actually hire a young teenager who is a gifted martial artist. It don't matter what skin color, as long as they bring JJ's character to life. I think chances are you're gonna end up having a Mighty Morphin series continuation on Netflix. You just know that for a fact. And I'm not saying that it's gonna happen, I'm just saying that it's possible. It's possible. So let me know what y'all thoughts are in the chat. Do you agree with what I'm saying, or do you disagree? with it in general. So let me know in the chat, and I'm out.